Congratulations on purchasing MiraTEC trim. MiraTEC trim is available in 4 thicknesses and 9 widths, has a 50-year limited warranty, and can be used for a wide range of exterior trim applications on your home, including soffits, frieze boards, fascia, belly and board bands, window trim, shutters, corner boards, rake boards and shingle mold, architectural porch details, column wraps, and fluted door casings. MiraTEC is not intended to be installed flat as in handrail applications. We're going to walk you through the installation process. Review the official installation instructions for step-by-step details. Begin by measuring and then cutting the trim to fit each window. You can use a power saw or hand saw, preferably with carbide-tipped blades. Cut directly into the exposed face of the trim. MiraTEC trim can also be grooved or machined for decorative applications. When not in use, keep new trim covered and off the ground to protect against moisture. Apply primer to any exposed edges. Be sure to use a high-quality primer formulated specifically for composite wood. Once the primed and painted trim is completely dry, you're ready to install it. You'll want to use a hammer or power nail gun beginning at one end, moving across each piece to the other side, instead of moving towards the center from both ends. Use finish or headed nails that are long enough to penetrate 1 1/4 inches into the structural studs. Nail at least ½ inch from the edge. Do not nail into the edges of the trim. When measuring the top piece, make sure it extends over the width of the trim on both sides of the window. Double nail all joints on both sides. Then nest the side trim pieces under the top piece so it creates a squared-off frame around the window. Window headers must be properly flashed in accordance with siding or window manufacturer's requirements and local building codes. As you attach the trim, be sure to maintain a 1/4 inch gap all the way around the window and 1/8 inch gap at the siding. Once you've created the proper gaps around the window, you're ready to apply caulk. Apply caulk according to the manufacturer's written instructions. Use caulk that meets ASTM 920 and don't use Bondo or other hard-setting fillers or putties. Maintain a smooth surface throughout. Using an adhesive or glue is especially valuable when mitering for column wraps or corner boards, but it's also ideal for small windows to keep the joints tight. Begin by running a thin bead of exterior-grade yellow carpenter's glue or high-quality polyurethane adhesive along the edges. Lightly ease the edge of the finished corner with 220 grit sandpaper to ensure the best adhesion. You'll want to caulk all joints, including butt, mitered, scarfed, and beveled joints, as well as where trim abuts siding, windows, doors, or other materials to keep the joints moisture-free. Review the instructions to determine which caulk is best. The corners can be pinned during layout. However, a small brad can be used just to hold the assembly until the glue dries, not a full-headed nail. Lightly sanding down the sharp edges at the corner improves paint adhesion. Fill in any imperfections left by nail heads or other dents with exterior-grade spackling putty. It should be specifically designed for filling nail holes. Allow the putty to dry completely before sanding and smoothing the area. Use 100 grit sandpaper and spot prime before applying the finish coats of paint. Installed trim should be painted within 90 days. Make sure the surface is free of dust, dirt, and other foreign materials. Wash with water and mild detergent to remove dust and dirt. Allow the surface to dry before you start painting.